Good evening.
Good, very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And what's about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. Thank you for asking. And
Yeah, so
maybe,
I just
yes, yes,
so can we start from the beginning? Like, can we introduce ourselves because the YouTuber that they are watching our videos, they are not knowing ourselves. So shall we start from the
yes,
introduction part?
yes, definitely. First of all, thank you
Yeah.
for
So
giving this wonder. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal, and by profession, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me. Yeah. And ma'am, please introduce yourself.
that's very fantastic. That's very fantastic. So, for introducing myself, thank you for giving me such opportunity to introduce myself. As my name is Sunidhi Kumari, I am from Jharkhand. As I'm studying class 9, I have 5 members in my family and I have 3 siblings, one me and two of my brothers. My hobby is to learn this language and to read some books. That's all about me. As we can
Yes.
also say that I'm running a 2 YouTube channels and I'm not getting a lots of time to running a YouTube channel, so that's why I have to focus on my study also.
Yes, it is great. Great interaction
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
So
And
I
ma'am,
want to
right
ask
now also, yes, definitely. You can ask me any questions.
yeah. So my first question to you that from when did you started to speak this language?
Yeah, I have been learning English for a long time. I have been learning English about 1 year or 2 months. But I have been speaking English about eight months. Yeah.
Oh, that's very fantastic. So may I know that how interesting your journey was like from when did you how much struggle you have been done and what are the problem you are facing that the things I want to know.
Yes, definitely. This is wonderful questions for me because I am learning English because there are many reasons. Yeah. Number one is English is an international language as well as the communication language. To communicate each other, to communicate other country of people, English is necessary. English is needful language also. Right now also you are from Jharkhand, you have a own native language, but I did not know properly your native language. But I am from West Bengal, I have another native language. But right now also after learning English we are talking each other, we are connecting each other. That's why also English is connecting language also. Yeah. And on the number two is English is a professional language. Right now also whenever you go to the interview for taking a good job in a multinational company, first of all the interviewer asks the question in English. Yeah. That's why also right now English is very important right now. But I am learning English because there is another reason. Because when I was starting in my school life, when I was starting in class 8 standard and 9 standard, that time my English was not good. And at that time also I could not write one sentence in English properly. And at that time also I was always scared of the English subject. Yeah. And that's why also right now I am working person, and whenever I get free time I always try to learn English. In this time also I can write properly.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
time
that's
also
very
I can write.
fantastic.
In this time also I can write properly, but I cannot speak properly. That's why also I'm practicing right now, and I start my English speaking journey. And you also asked me what kind of problem I have faced. I have faced my improving my English skill because I have faced many problems because I belong to village area, and when I was starting in my school life, that time also my school was Bengali medium school, my native language school, and I don't have a lot of vocabulary in my mind. Yeah. That's why also I have faced a lot of problem. And in our locality there is no good environment. There is no one speaking English in our locality, no one speaking English in our home. That's why also I have to face a lot of problem. But when I start my speaking journey, that time also I by using my cell phone I am learning English. I have never joined any coaching center. I did not go anywhere for learning English. Yeah. I'm always staying at my home and using my cell phone. I am learning English.
Yeah, that's very fantastic. We can also say like that we should learn from you that you have also not gone the coaching center for learning this language. You have learned at the home how to speak this language. Mostly of the people they should be motivated from you that how they can learn this language. So like you, my journey is also be relatable. We can say that when I was in class 7, that time I started to learn this language. But before 4 to 5 months only, I've started to speak this language. I can say like that. I started from the grammar part because I was not knowing anything about the English language. I can say even though I was not knowing to form the sentence also. So I was facing a lots of problem in the English language. I was also disliking the English subject because I was not knowing anything about the English language. So that's why I was disliking the subject. As my parents say to me that if you know the English language very well, then you will not going to face a lot of difficulties in your future life or or the present they are going. So I just think that I should learn this language. So I just started to learn this language from the grammar part. We can also say that grammar is the basic part of the grammar. If we know the basic part of the grammar, then definitely we can learn this language. We can speak this language. We can say that we are learning English language as a language. But in the schools, if we go the teacher they are telling us English as a subject, we have to learn a lots of things in that. We have to learn the so many rules, grammatical things we have to learn. So we also got forget those things. We will know the basic part of the grammar, then definitely we can speak this language. So I just started to learn the basic part of the grammar. And you know that why I have learned the grammar firstly, because as I think that it is the backbone of the English language. We will know the grammar firstly, then definitely we can speak this language. Mostly of the people they say that grammar is not very important to us for speaking part, but I just think grammar is very essential for us. If we are knowing the grammar, then definitely we are going to form the sentence. So that's why grammar is very important to us. I learned the grammar firstly. After learning the grammar, I started to speak English language. Like I started to form the sentence, how I can say, how I can help you, like what's your name, like this type of things I was sentence forming. And after that I started to speak how I can give my introduction, daily routine, like this type of things I was doing the activities at my home. I also was practicing with my brother. He's also speaking this language, so that's why I was practicing with him. But my parents still told me that you are not only enough to form the little sentence, you should speak this language. Even though I was also not going to any coaching center or like extra classes for English learning. I have also learned at my home only to how I can speak this language. My parents suggest me that if you know the Skype app, you will speak on the Skype app, then it will help you a lot. So I started to speak this language from the Skype app. At that time I was also doing the video call conversation, but at that time I was fearing a lot. I was not able to speak language, so that's why I was fearing a lot at that time. But now I can say that I'm not fearing, but I can say I have built my confidence level. But I have not built such a confidence level that I can speak in front of anyone. But I should say that I am still practicing this language, and I should be practice this language when I become like when I be in the class 11th or 12th. That time I wish I should speak this language. I should practice till that time. So like this, my journey is journey has been ended, and I can say that English is very essential for us. People they should know English language very well. Like nowadays all the people they are doing the conversation, they are communicating each other in the English language. Mostly of the people they are telling that if the people they are also not educated, if they are knowing the English language very well, then people will give more respect to them only. So I just think that English is very essential for nowadays. At the international level we can say that all the university presentation or interview they are given through the English language only. People, mostly of the people they go to the south places or for the foreigner places if they want to be visit, so they can find that they are knowing, they are speaking in their native language, and we are also speaking our native language. So how we can communicate each other? We should not be like we have to learn all the native language. It is impossible to learn all the native language. We can say English, it is a common language for everyone, through which we can easily communicate each other, through which we can easily connect globally to the peoples. So I think English is very important to us. In our book we can also say like that public schools, like private or public, whatever we can say, all the books they are provided in English language. Mostly of the interview they are given through the English language only. So I just think English is very essential for us. Nowadays in the school, so many small children they are knowing speaking this language. They are speaking knowing this language. So why we are not able to speak this language? We can definitely going to speak this language. We will focus at how we can speak this language, how we can practice. For speaking this language, there is two things very mandatory for us: practice and regularity. If we will maintain this, then definitely we are going to be achieve our success, like to be speaking this language. So as I think that English is very important to us.
Yes, yes, you're right. Also, of course, and basic English grammar is important. You have told before. Also, I agree with you 100%. And ma'am, you are also right now. Also, you are starting in class 9 standard, and you are speaking very well. Your fluency is very good. And 2 months ago, I talked with you, and that time and right now, your fluency is improving day by day. But I would like to ask one question. And how many sessions do you take every single day?
You know that before I just think before 15 to 20 days I'm not speaking in this Skype application. I'm not giving a time in a Skype application. Today I have got the time to speak this language. I was, even though I was not knowing speaking before 20 days, but today there is Sunday, so that's why I just get the time to speak this language. I was also focused on my studies, so that's why before 20 days I was not speaking this language, and also I was not uploading the videos on the YouTube.
Yes, yes. And right now also you are improving English skill day by day. But how did you improve your English skill?
Yeah, so do you know that the main thing that I have improved my speaking journey, I can say that there is only two things I have improved. For mostly other people, they think like that if I will speak English language, then it is better for me that I can improve myself. But it is not like that. If you are not getting also time, then you should give at least 15 to 20 minutes daily, but you should give that time daily, because practice is very important to us and regularity is very very necessary to us. Because if we mention our regularity, then we can get a good result in ourselves. So that's why regularity and practice is very important to it. And people, they should not be hesitate like I'm not able to speak this language. Whatever the people they are knowing, they should express all those things. At the first stage they will fear, they will think that I'm not able to speak this language, they will speak broken English, wrong English, whatever they are knowing. People will say they are not knowing English language, they are speaking not a good language, they will laugh at the person. But we should not think like that. Whatever we are knowing at the first stage, we should know all those things, we should speak all those things whatever we are knowing. At the first time I was, even though I was not knowing to form the sentence, so many of the people they were laughing at me. So I just think that I should improve myself. Whatever the people they are weak at, they should improve themselves only. So for speaking this language, yeah. So as I think that LSRW is also very important to us. I have also followed these tips through which I'm able to speak this language. Like I just listen whatever the people they are telling to us. I just listen, or whatever the stories has been told. I just listen it carefully. After listening it carefully, I speak whatever the things I have listened. I have to speak those all things in front of mirror camera. Because mostly of the people they are fearing to speak in front of mirror or camera. They think that I am only comfortable in the audio call, I will speak in audio call. Mostly of the people they are comfortably they can speakly frequent in the audio call, but if they will speak in the video call, they will not able to speak very well English language. So as I think that for improving themselves, they should speak in the video call conversation, they should face the camera, they should face the mirror. After that they can improve English themselves very easily. And you should also read some books. Like mostly of the people they are not reading books. We can also improve our speaking skills by reading some books. Like if we got stuck in some word, then we can easily go to the social media through which we can easily get the meaning of that. So if we are reading some books also, then we can get the vocabulary also. We should also learn the vocabulary. If we are reading some books, we can also improve our speaking skills by reading some books. And writing is very important to us. Writing is also very important. Like whatever we have listened, whatever we have speak, whatever we have read, if we write those things on the copies, then more idea, more structure, more vocabulary will come that what I have to write. So like this, people can easily improve themselves by learning like this type of things.
Yes, yes. Yeah. You also follow LSRW these rules also. You also like reading book. You also like reading English newspaper. And right now also you are increasing your vocabulary skill day by day. And my next question is, what do you think? What is the better process, thinking English or translating English?
What do you think? Yeah, can you say again? I'm not listening.
What do you think? What is the better process for improving your English skill? Thinking English or translating English?
Yeah, as I think that thinking English is very important to us, because we will think, then more idea will come. Our mind will also recall that what I have to think, and it will translate. Then it will also take a lots of time. If we are thinking, then mostly of the people they will also think like that in the thinking process there also. But if we are thinking, then our mind will also be improved. So as I think that thinking is very important to us.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, right now, so you're from Jharkhand, but what is your native language?
Yeah, my native language is Hindi only and Jharkhandi language.
Jharkhand. But how many languages do you know?
Yeah, I just know only two languages, Hindi and English.
Hindi and English. Yes, yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
can I know that what's the native language?
Yeah, my native language is Bengali. Bengali is my native language. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I know three languages. Bengali, Hindi. I know Hindi little bit. Yeah, and right now also after practicing, right now also I am being able to speak English little bit.
yeah. As I can see that you are speaking very well. So I want to ask one question that what do you want to give to suggestion to those people who want to learn this language means how they can improve themselves.
Yes, practice is the most important key. You know properly. Also, you are also practicing every single day. I am also beginner. I am practicing every single day. The first is practice. Every single day, always you have to talk to 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Always you have to talk to another people. Yeah, and speaking part is the most important way. But you know, in our society, in our locality, I observe that I have a lot of friends. They are educated person and they are brilliant students, and they have got the 100 marks out of 100 in English language. They can write properly. There is no problem in writing. Yeah, they can understand properly. There is no problem in understanding, but they cannot speak properly. But what is the reason? Because they do not practice. Practice is the most important key. To learn this language, always you have to practice, and always you have to open your mouth. This is the problem. Yeah. Actually, in our locality, in our home, no one speaking English in our locality. This is the problem. Always is to learn English. Always you have to open your mouth, and always you have to speak regular basis. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. You are absolutely right. I agree with your point. So I just think that we have covered all those things. So shall we end our session now?
Yes, yes. All right, ma'am. You are also speaking very well. You are improving your English skill day by day. I also follow you. And right now also, thank you for giving your valuable time. Yeah, I have learned a lot of things from you. All right, nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Bye.